There, my name is Chris, and for the hackathon I put together an app called Salespage. Now, some of you might be familiar with apps like Square or Toast that allow restaurants and other retail businesses to create point of sale flows for customers to be able to do purchases in person. Now, the drawback of this is that often you end up paying a minimum pricing regardless of your actual usage. You also rely largely on the centralized provider to keep track of all the transactions, the history, and they also often take a cut of every single transaction on top of any base fee they charge month over month. So for the hackathon, I put together an app called Salespage. Now, you don't need to understand all the stuff on this slide, but there are essentially two journeys. One for businesses to be able to create custom menus represented as freely hosted URLs that can be displayed in tablets or devices in a store. And then secondly, a flow for the user to be able to complete checkout from those pages for free and have receipts that get generated as NFTs and history that's tracked on smart contracts for each sales page. So let me show you how this works. From the Salespage app, I'm already logged in on the Mumbai network. I've already connected my wallet to MetaMask. Once you're connected, you can create your first sales page. The sales page more or less acts as the point of sale checkout that you can have displayed on any sort of tablet or device that you have in person in your restaurant. And I have some example items here, but this could be more or less anything you want to upload. So let's just provide a couple names, a couple prices, and note the actual price will be decided at the checkout based on the particular crypto that's being used. When you're ready to create the sales page, you simply click the Create Sales Page button, and two things happen behind the scenes. One, a smart contract gets deployed to the Mumbai network, representing the particular transaction. And secondly, all the assets get uploaded to IPFS and Ceramic and are available to query dynamically based on the URL of the particular store. So let's just give this a few moments. Once the store is created, a few URLs get generated. The IPFS URL contains the metadata for the store as well as all the images that get served whenever someone accesses your URL. And in the other tab here, the sales page URL itself, which can be displayed in your store or restaurant. And so you can add and remove different items here. But let's just say I want to just add a water and purchase that one water. What happens is the consumer is prompted to log in with MetaMask if they're not connected, or they're able to also complete checkout from this page. So if that looks good, I can go ahead and confirm, wait a couple moments, and I get presented with a final receipt and transaction as proof of payment that I can show to the actual person in the store itself, as well as an NFT for that particular purchase. If you look back on the contract itself, you can also see the original deployment of the page, as well as the purchase that just went through successfully, as well as the amount, and that's forever saved on this contract here. Coming back to the app, if you click View Transactions, you can look up any storefront and get a list of transactions that have happened against that contract on any network, so you can get a history of the success or failure of different stores, as well as the different amounts and transactions that have been processed. So I can actually find one of the transactions I just submitted to one of these contracts, or any other transaction that's happened against that particular page. Lastly, the code is available on my GitHub. I encourage you to check it out, but that's pretty much the Salespage project, and thanks for your time.